It happened. Tesla destroyed Ford and GM just now. Yes, Tesla has completely dominated the EV sales in the year 2022. It has destroyed Ford and GM, and in this video we'll discuss how Tesla was able to run circles around Ford and GM. But before we talk about that in this video, I would like to request you to please subscribe to the channel. Subscription is a great way of supporting the channel, and I truly appreciate your support in this regard. Okay, now back to the video. So a review of EV sales figures this year has revealed something of great interest to all EV consumers out there. The non-Tesla charging infrastructure is severely lacking and does not stand a chance against Tesla's charging infrastructure. The stats also indicate that 3.39% of all vehicles purchased are electric vehicles, and the most sold cars in the category were Tesla Model 3 and Tesla Model Y. These two cars on their own constituted a majority of EV car sales. Together, these two cars made up 53.2% of EV market share, while the remaining 46.8% was made up of about 93 other EV cars produced by other automobile manufacturers. If plug-in hybrid vehicles, PHEV, are removed from the total number of car sales, then Tesla has more than 60% control of the market in EV sales. All in all, the huge difference in EV sales makes up for an excellent argument that Tesla's EV are vastly superior to their competition. Elon Musk is so sure about his company's outstanding success and unparalleled excellence that the company does not even spend money on advertising. This is also in opposition to how his business rivals in the automobile industry approach their business. Well, for example, Ford spends more than 12.4% of its total budget on advertising, whereas GM spends the most amount of money on advertising, which equals $2.7 billion. One of the reasons why Tesla has beaten its EV competition is that Tesla has a very convenient network of superchargers. This makes it easy for Tesla owners to charge their vehicles. The reliability of the systems employed is also exceptional. For other non-Tesla EVs, the charging network is extremely variable. For example, the quality of charging may vary along with the payment mechanism. Not only that, these chargers are sparsely located and many of these charging stations are not serviced properly. This means that the customers have to face the inconvenience of taking their cars to another charging station, which may also be under maintenance. The situation for non-Tesla EV cars is becoming very difficult. Another reason why Tesla is superior to the legacy automobile giants is its focus on EV technology, innovative self-driving technology, and cutting-edge use of solar cells as well as lithium cells. There is a rumor going on that Tesla will soon ditch the traditional lithium-ion batteries in favor of more energy-efficient battery cells, which will increase the effective reach of these cars as well as reduce the cost of changing batteries for the customer. However, that is a topic for another day. With this futuristic focus on automobile technology, Tesla commands a premium valuation as compared to traditional cars. Tesla deserves to be fiscally evaluated the same way as GM or Ford, and if we use similar scales to measure their performance, then Tesla has more leeway in terms of sales than both of these companies. For example, in the year 2022, Tesla's stock value fell more than 60%. Despite that steep decline in stock value, Tesla still has 8 times more value than Ford and GM. Again, you need to consider the fact that Ford and GM sell millions of more cars than Tesla because Tesla only exclusively sells EVs. This means that both Ford and GM have a market cap of about $45 billion. Tesla, in contrast, has a valuation in excess of $380 billion. The company's value is more than the worth of the 4 giants of the automobile industry. Tesla also dominates the market because its engineering design has been perfected, while its competition is still playing catch-up. Let us discuss how. In the past few weeks, the executives at Ford have recalled about 50,000 EVs because their batteries have been overheating. Once these cars begin to overheat, they lose power. This was bad timing for Ford because the company was already preparing to ramp up production of the new electric F-150 pickup trucks. These trucks have been very popular, and in April 2022, Ford announced to boost its production to about 275% of its initial estimates. There's no doubt that these vehicles are very impressive. All of their variants can go up to 0 to 60 miles per hour in seconds and can haul heavy loads of about 7,700 pounds. However, the issue of EV batteries heating up just complicates the issue of massive production for Ford. It has to resolve the technical issues before it can increase the production to meet the increasing demand. Things are not looking good for Ford. Ford is not the only company suffering from faulty battery designs and technical troubleshooting. This EV issue has stark similarities to what happened with the Chevy Bolt at General Motors. Bolt was designed to be GM's response to Tesla's main offerings. It was to be their fully electric subcompact, which GM could instantly mass produce. The initial response to the car was very enthusiastic. However, the issue remained the same. About 141,000 of these new cars were recalled because their lithium-ion batteries were so unstable that they would explode after reaching a certain temperature threshold. The issue was not limited to the car manufacturing side of things because hundreds of employees had to be let go while production orders had to be halted as engineers looked for a quick fix. That quick fix never came, and ultimately the issue was passed over to LG Chem, which took a hefty $1.9 billion to resolve. GM has announced that 2023 Bolts would be priced at $26,595. Even with these reductions in prices, it will be difficult for General Motors to catch Tesla, which is the market leader in EVs. In 2021 alone, Tesla sold nearly 200,000 EVs, in contrast to Ford's 9,216 and GM's 36,325. This is considering the fact that Tesla's EVs are so much more expensive than Ford and GM's EV offerings. But Tesla's EVs are vastly superior to what Ford and GM have produced. For one thing, these EVs are free from the legacy constraints of using older automobile parts. Tesla's software has been custom designed and has not been assembled by putting disparate elements from third parties together. Tesla is indeed the first of its kind vertically integrated automobile company. This technological innovation has bore fruit for the company. Its gross margin is valued at about 27.1%. Combined with the fact that Tesla has announced a hefty discount over the sales of its two main offerings, Model 3 and Model Y, will push Tesla's worth even higher. In 2022, Tesla's sales slowed down in numbers. To make up for this loss, Tesla took up an unconventional step. It reduced the price tag by about $4,000 if customers bought two of its flagship cars together. This discount is designed to outpace sales of Ford and GM, especially during January and February when tax credits are released. In anticipation of this increased demand, Elon Musk is asked to ramp up the production at his gigafactories by a factor of 50%. Now, increasing production at this rate does sound a bit ambitious, but if the company achieves half of that, it could easily surpass Ford and GM in overall car sales by 2024. This means that Tesla, an exclusive EV company, would be able to exceed the overall sales of Ford and GM. In order to accomplish this, Tesla has 3 gigafactories working at a capacity of producing around 1.05 million on vehicles. Only by doubling the production, Tesla will overtake Ford and GM in sales very easily. In anticipation of excess demand, especially during tax credit season, the factories have been ordered to increase the production rate. One other reason is to overshadow the embarrassment of missed delivery deadlines of pre-ordered Tesla vehicles for many U.S.-based customers. This time around, Tesla is well prepared to meet the challenges ahead. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did, subscribe to the channel for staying updated with the latest content. Thanks for watching till the end. Hope to see you on the next one.